There's been allegations that 2020 presidential candidate Amy Klobuchar, otherwise known as Amy Cloudbutchar, as my buddy Kyle Kalinske likes to call her, is creating a toxic work environment for her staffers by being overly abusive, by yelling at them, and even throwing things at them, reportedly. So this is incredibly problematic. I've been part of toxic work situations, and it's mentally taxing. That type of psychological abuse is completely unwarranted no matter how incompetent you think your subordinates are, and you should treat everyone with respect, because even if you're in a position of power, you're not better than them. We're all just human beings. So these are the stories that a lot of people have been talking about. I haven't covered these stories because they don't really yield anything of value when it comes to policy, and I try to stay focused on the policy. However, there's one story that came out with regard to this particular issue and this weakness for Amy Cloudbutchar that I simply can't stop thinking about. I can't get it off of my mind. And because it has taken such a special place in my heart, I've got to talk about it. So I think that the headline that I'm about to read to you speaks for itself. As David Moy of HuffPost reports, quote, Amy Klobuchar screamed at an aide and then ate her salad with a comb. Yeah, I've got nothing. And full disclosure here, there is nothing substantive about this story. I really shouldn't be making a video about this. I can't help myself. This is an anecdote that has got me completely baffled. Like, I cover politics for a living, and this is the one story that has me essentially speechless. Let's read that again. Amy Klobuchar screamed at an aide and then ate her salad with a comb. We're not talking metaphorically, we're talking literally. She pulled out a comb from her bag and ate her entire fucking salad with it. Wow. I'll state the obvious. That is not normal behavior that well-adjusted adults would engage in. We would just not eat the salad if all we had was a comb. So let's get to the details here. Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar has already come under fire for the way she treats her staff, but there's one allegation that's really forked up. That was bad. The New York Times is reporting that back in 2008, Klobuchar was traveling to South Carolina when an aide procured a salad for her to eat on the plane. Unfortunately, he forgot to get a fork before getting on the plane, and the crew didn't have utensils either. Klobuchar reportedly berated the aide for the goof, but what happened next was even more shocking. The senator pulled a comb from her bag and used it as a makeshift fork, the Times reported. It got even grosser. Once she finished her meal, Klobuchar handed the comb to her aide and demanded he clean it. HuffPost reached out to the Klobuchar campaign, which did not immediately respond. However, the Times reports that Klobuchar has recounted the incident to fellow Democrats. The incident seems to fit in with other reports that the senator and 2020 presidential candidate is hard on her staff, so hard that at least 3 people have withdrawn from consideration to lead her campaign. Jesus Christ. This is going to be the weirdest story of all of 2020, of this entire cycle. I'm calling it now. Actually, I shouldn't do that because this is America and there could be weirder stories. But, I mean, why? Why would you do something like this? If I didn't have anything to eat my salad with, then what do? You throw the fucking salad away. You don't pull out a disgusting, dirty comb and then eat with it. Because I'm assuming that she puts hairspray or gel on her hair, whatever the kids are doing nowadays, and she brushes her hair, combs her hair with that, and there's maybe dandruff on there, and she's eating her fucking salad with it. How disgusting. Amy, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you do something like this? And then to make matters worse, she demanded that her aide clean off this disgusting comb that she used to eat her salad with. This is disgusting. And if I were the aide, I would have said, no, I don't care. You can write me up. You can fire me. I'm not cleaning your disgusting comb that you just ate your fucking salad with. Ew. Clean that shit yourself. What are you doing? You want me to wipe your ass next? Are you serious? I'm not going to do that. I mean, what is wrong with you? Wow. So the fact that she is fostering a toxic work environment in and of itself, that's problematic. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's disqualifying because, to be fair, if Bernie Sanders was being rude to his staffers and creating a toxic work environment, even though I would be critical of him and want him to stop doing that, I don't necessarily think I would stop supporting him because I do think that policy is what matters most. But when it comes to this level of just, I don't know what you want to call it, just, I don't know what the right word is. Elitist, where you eat your salad with a comb and then you demand that your aide wash off that comb, that is just weird. And I hope that people ask her about this. I hope that reporters ask her about this, not necessarily because as Americans, we need to know about this going into the voting booth, but because for me personally, this story is fucking crazy. And I keep thinking about this. And as I play these details out through my mind again and again, I still almost can't believe that it's true. Because who would eat their fucking salad with a comb? I would actually just use my hand. Like if I really wanted the salad, we had no other utensils or whatever, I'd just get like a spoon. I'm sure that, the flight attendants, maybe they didn't have forks, but they just had spoons. I don't know. I would use my hands before I use a disgusting dirty comb. And I certainly wouldn't ask anyone else to clean that disgusting comb in the weird event that I got desperate enough to eat a fucking salad with it. Unbelievable story. So weird. I still don't know how to process this, but I had to share the story with you because I don't want to be the only one who is thinking about this, who is having this bizarre story occupy his mental space. Other people need to know about this. I'm sharing the weirdness with you. There's no reason for me to talk about this. It's not substantive whatsoever, but I'm still doing it anyway because what the fuck? This is just one of those stories where it's just that bizarre. And I thought about making this just a weekly dose of stupidity segment, but still, I it wouldn't satisfy me. I just have to vocalize this just as a means of therapy and expressing how weird this story is. And I'll leave it there. I am so sorry to put you through this and cover this. If you watch this video, I am incredibly sorry. I apologize wholeheartedly. I will do better. But most importantly, let's hope that Amy Klobuchar does better because this is not normal behavior. It is just, it's irrational. It's downright strange, Amy. Jesus.
Girly Mike Fettuccine needs your support on Patreon. What a loser. Visit patreon.com/Humanist Report to support the low ratings Humanist Report. Sad. My views are much higher.